What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Darkness Falls. Now, I did the little add-on to the base here. As you can see, I made a little three-wide corridor here and got it all set up. We also have our auto MK2 turrets here. So now I did realize uh, what was wrong with me getting the turrets. I actually had to back into the last piece of the turret thing for that. Now, for some reason on my last playthrough, even though I had that unlocked, I still couldn't get them. So, I don't know. Not a big deal. But anyway, as you guys can see, we got 4 of these bad boys set up here. These are the AK craftable turrets, I'll call them. They run on the 7.62 ammo here, as you can see. We got 4 of them bad boys set up. The rest of our chunk over here is all the same. But all these bars right here are all stainless steel, so they're 10K. And as you can see, all this here on both sides is also stainless steel at 10K. Now these bars here are titanium instead, so a little more upgraded to them. But the reason for that is I plan on sitting down in here right next to the turrets and trying it out down there for a little bit. Now the reason this is upgraded so much is because I'm not sure what we're going to be seeing for zombies. I've really been expecting demolishers, but so far I haven't seen any of them. So I'm really expecting they should be here this horde night, but I'll show you guys. But as you guys can see, we are way up there in level and game stage, so it should be pretty interesting regardless whether there's demolishers or not. But the reason for this little tight funnel is, and I'll show you, once you get down in here, it's nice and contained for shooting down. So, if they come, there's not really much you can miss. Now, I also don't have any blade traps set up in here, and that's because I'm saving the blade traps for once, if any of them get around the corner from us, basically. So I'm going to try it out down there to start with. If it feels right, we'll stay there. If not, we'll come up and we'll just sit, probably right up on the bars there and shoot from there. But a few things to go over here. You'll notice I am using, I have a pistol. I just actually crafted this just to play around with it a little bit. It's the Desert Eagle. 288 damage, fully modded out. So it is better than my coil weapons and better than my M4. But I just wanted to play with it a little bit, just see how it is. I've basically been crafting up every kind of weapon, just kind of test it out, and I'm going to do a little bit of a guide video on weapons to kind of explain the pros and cons to each one. Now you also notice on my hotbar here we have different meds. These are paramedic kits right here, so they give a lot of health back, and it actually stops bleeding as well. And these are codeine tablets, or pills. They give health back and they do not cost you any water. They are quite expensive to make on both of them, but the codeine pills especially, they are a really kind of funky craft. So, now like I said, we are going to test out this Desert Eagle here a little bit, see how it goes for us. If it works out well, we'll keep using it. If not, no big deal. We do have our M4. Now I did want to correct something about what I had mentioned about the automatic weapons like the M4, the AK, and the M60. The M4 is actually the best overall damage-wise out of the three. In my opinion, M4 is definitely better than the rest. And I'll explain my opinion on this in the guide video and stuff like that. But, that's just my overall thought on it right now. I'm not quite to crafting laser weapons. I do have that laser pistol from our run on the labs, but I do not have a laser rifle yet. That'll be coming here relatively soon. I also have power armor. I'm not currently wearing it though. Titanium armor has better resistance and overall damage mitigation. over the titanium or the power armor. Power armor is going to be my wasteland only armor for now, until I get like a max grade set of that, so I can put all the mods and stuff into it, all the bells and whistles. Now you'll also notice my HP is at 404, and that is because I put the 5 shots into physical conditioning to give me a boost of 100 HP. I thought of going with accelerated healing, but I don't really get hit that often. Max stamina is really not a factor for us. Illnesses and stuff is not too much of a factor. This was the other one I kind of considered, as well as bullet sponge, just because you move a lot faster. And bullet sponge gives the damage resistance and then also the elemental resistance as well. But I just decided to go with the health boost just because, you know, why not? I like seeing that number 404 right there. That's a hell of a health bar, if I may say so myself. And then, as you guys can see, we only need one more level in here. I've been kind of keeping it one ahead as I go with the tech books. Now, I haven't done a lot of looting this time around. I did a lot of building. I have an underground entry from my base now. I made a nice big tunnel all the way over, which I will show you guys after Horde Night as well. So it's just about to kick off here, so let's get down into our spot here behind our nice 25k HP titanium bars here, so those should repel pretty much anything. Now the only thing I'm kind of worried about is that this turret's not going to be able to shoot because of where the bars connect. Now that's my only worry here, and if that does happen, it's not a huge deal. I'll just put like a half block under them and move them around so they sit a little higher. But I thought I'd test this out just, you know, because why not? If the plan goes to shit, you know, we do have 400 HP, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I don't really plan on needing everything over there. The only thing I think that's going to cause much of a problem in here is with these firing, it might be really loud in the ear, sitting right on top of these turrets. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. But other than that, I think this should go pretty good, so I guess we'll find out. If not, like I said, plan B is sitting on top of stainless steel bars, so either way we should be golden. Should be golden anyway. But alright, we got some Z's coming. Okay, so apparently they do shoot at them. And they do a heck of a job by the looks of it. It is a little bit blurry to see though, that's the only thing sitting behind these bars. Stuff is kind of like not in focus on the other side of it, I'll say. This thing has a mean kick to it. Wow, does it ever. Absolutely mean kick. But it does a hell of a lot of damage, so like I said, I figured I'd play around with it. I made up like, I don't know, I think I made up like 2,000 rounds for it, just to play around with it a bit. So far it looks like these turrets are absolutely just destroying everything. So I think if we really honestly wanted to, we could have like a fully automated Horde Night right now. Oh yeah, this thing is wicked, except do you guys see how far it jumps up? Now that's not me moving at all. Okay, before that gets out of hand, well, I guess I do have it turned down pretty good already. Yeah, this thing absolutely jumps like crazy, but it's hard to see the zombies. They're like really out of focus. I don't know. Let's go back up top here and seems like they're coming from that way. Should have put some bars up so I could have shot them. That's better. Now we can at least see the zombies without them being like completely out of focus and stuff. You gonna stay down? Good, good. Whoa, that guy is moving. And I am like absolutely horrible. Thing is pretty nice. I won't deny it. It's got some power to it, that's for sure. I don't think this would be like a normal gun I would use. Maybe if I got it early enough in the game, I'd consider using it, but overall I'd say I'd probably have to pass on it just because of how much it jumps. I like to be able to get a second shot off right away, but I don't know, it's not bad. Not bad except for the recoil. The recoil is pretty extreme, but I could tone that down with the muzzle brake mod on it, I think. So, I don't know, I might play around with it. I might swap out the barrel extender for a muzzle brake mod on it, and just to see how that does instead. Now yes, shooting through the bars kind of makes it a little bit blurry. Let's actually come right over here and oofed off. The recoil though. Oof. Whoop, bad shooting. There's a good shot. Yeah, the recoil is a bit extreme on this thing, I'm not gonna deny. Oof. Can you imagine this thing if you could put a full auto mod in it? Holy crap, how would this thing jump with full auto? I actually kind of want to try that out just for fun. Just to see how bad this thing is with a full auto mod. Oh my god, can you imagine? But this thing's got some serious power, as you guys can see. It's really doing the trick. It's a one bullet kind of kill for the most part so far. I mean, well, exception of the big guys like him. But it still packs a mean wallop. Sure got the recoil for it though. It's still, like I said, I gotta try it with the muzzle brake mod, and then I'll make like my final kind of verdict on it. But as you guys can see though, this Horde base, whoops, I was a little slow on the trigger there. As you guys can see, this Horde base is definitely set up to keep these guys out. Now, if the demolishers do end up coming, I'm really not going to care if they blow up in there too much, to be honest. You know, it kind of is what it is. If they do blow up in there, you know, it's 10k HP all around, so it can survive a couple smacks. Good. Get out of here. Ooh, that actually just destroyed that thing. Nice, the turrets actually take care of them guys for me as well. That's beautiful. Doesn't kill a dire wolf, but it sure does a pretty good job of laying the smackdown on him. Come on. Boom, send him to the moon. Alright, let's actually get ourselves a few kills here. Now, as you guys can tell, this is the animal wave. Just let the spider zombie go. My AK turrets will clean up for me there. Wow, the AK turret actually shot the vulture? No way, that's awesome. Kind of shocked. You get down. Bad zombie. Okay, that's awesome. I like letting the spider zombies jump up here now. Here, come on. Oh, he wasn't gonna jump. That's a shame. Yeah, I really do like this addition. I had thought of this a while back, and wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to go about doing it. Because of blade traps and stuff like that, I wasn't sure how I should go about setting it up all the way. I had considered making it only a one wide corridor, and you know, just seeing if I could make it work with that. But then I thought about blade traps, and I was like, is one wide gonna do it? Because, you know, if you actually want to put a blade trap down, you need 3 wide. If you want multiples down, you want 7 wide, so you have a support pylon in between them. But, you know, I don't know, I think this works out pretty good. Those auto turrets definitely do the damage. Why are you breaking in there? Just come through. Every once in a while you get a zombie that tries to be a little too smart for his own good. Oh, I almost fell off there. It's actually not a bad spot though, sitting like this. Hanging over the edge. What are they doing out here? Oh, they're just getting knocked down, I see. Oh, how'd that miss? Oh, man. I kind of like this thing, though. I do. I kind of like this gun. It is not half bad. Not half bad at all. Alright, and now we got soft targets to finish out the night by the looks of it. So, no demolishers. Did he take the demolishers out or something? Because we're not seeing any. Whoops, bad shot. Oh man, I'm horrible. I wonder if he took the demolishers out because we're not seeing any in. You know, with our game stage where it's at, we should have seen a demolisher by now, you would think. Oh man, it just absolutely knocks these zombies right to the dirt. I love it. Ooh. Okay, they're way faster than me. I'm a bit... Oh, reload. And then my turret steals my kill. Thing's got some good range with that barrel extender mod on it, that's for sure. Oh, bad shot. Yeah, look at that range. It's pretty nice. I ain't gonna lie. It's a shame, you know, it's a shame you can't put something like the foregrip mod on it. Well, for obvious reasons, of course, but it's still a shame because can you imagine if you could, like, just lay this thing out steady and just keep thumping the rounds off with, like, little to no recoil on it? Oh man, missing a bit now. Yeah, imagine this thing with like 0 recoil. This thing would be an absolute just devastating gun. Absolutely just devastating. I mean, it already is. You just gotta kind of compensate. Ooh. That one's a bit fast. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not going to deny it. It's kind of growing on me a little bit as I'm kind of picking up the recoil pattern on it. Ooh, I got that one too. Ooh, bam, look at her fly. That's like my favorite part. Just watch them just take off. Boom. Love it. When I hit him, that is. Oh, big miss. Oh, big miss. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Ooh. Thought I was gonna miss that one. Yeah, this gun's growing on me, that's for sure. Might be something, if we can get it early enough on in our regular playthrough, this might be something we are going to have to do a little bit of playing around with on camera, because I like it. Man, it is just destroying these zombies. And we're really not going through much ammo either. It's like a super beefed up version of the revolver, but with quite the magazine on it. Oh, a little bit late on my shot there. Whoops. Oh, reload. Bam. Oh man, that was way off. Wow, I'm like super late on my shots. Oh man, that was just terrible. There we go. Oh, that was a good shot. Come on, I want to see the zombies fly. Nope. Ooh, terrible shooting. I love watching them fly. That's got to be my favorite part about this gun. That and the fact that it one-shots them, except the radiated ones. It's just like demolishing these things. Look at this. Just they'll kill a radiated screamer in one shot because they have lower HP, but when I can hit them, man, I'm doing so bad. Come on, keep them coming. Starting to send a lot of them this way now instead. Oh, that was horrible. I don't know why I thought she was going to keep going for some reason. Are my AK turrets out of ammo already? Sounds like they are. We got to check on that. Oh, a little bit of a stutter. Well, big bit of a starter, actually. Oh yeah, they're definitely out. Come on, open them up. Get in there. There we go. Well, them things actually cook through the ammo pretty good, but man, look at this. They are just killing it here. Oh, this is a good spot to shoot from because of all the gore piles. These zombies will actually be my speed right here. And I still missed, but what else is new, right? Look at all the loot bags. Look at all the gore piles. It's a rough day to be a zombie, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to do a lot of repairing down there on the metal. So I'm shooting the hell out of it. Oh well. Well worth it, I think. This is a lot of fun just playing around with this. Stay down, zombies. Oh. Yeah, this is great. It's a lot more, you know, I think if I just sat up here and like fed ammo into the turrets, this could be a completely automated Horde night. I really do think so. I might actually have to try that. We might actually have to, for the next Horde night, we might actually try and see if we can do it without shooting a bullet ourselves. I know it's probably, I don't know, you guys let me know, do you want to see something like that? Because that might be a little bit boring, not shooting at any of them, just filling turrets, but I think we could actually do that. I think with everything we got set up now, you know, without adding any more turrets or any more blade traps, I do think that would work. I really do. I don't see any problem with that. Well, except for the fact that, you know, we're not shooting. That would be the problem, of course, but I think these turrets, especially these 4 auto MK2s, I think they would definitely do the trick by themselves without any assistance. I do. Well, unless a demolisher come. If we actually were to get demolishers, then that'd be something I would have to shoot at, I think. Because I wouldn't want to take a chance of a demolisher getting around the horn and, you know, blowing something up. I'd rather blow them up in this corridor myself. Oh, that one got through. Bam. Oh man, this thing is just absolutely shredding these zombies. Man, this is just nasty. This gun is so nasty. Whoops, missed that one. Wow. Look at this pile of loot bags right here. I mean, yeah, there's some out there, and there's what, one over there. But look at this. This is just absolutely nuts. Look at how many there are. There's so many there. Oh man, that recoil kind of starts to get away from me a little bit. Oh, for a minute there, I thought that was it. I was gonna say, wow, that was pretty quick. Oh, they're out of ammo again. Oh well. Not a big deal. Gotta let the other turrets have a little bit of action, I guess. I mean, they're full of ammo for a reason, right? Ooh. Where are you going? You're not running away. You know, I might have to fix that ramp so they don't have to jump up in there like that. Ooh. Okay, I'm doing horrible. Alright, let's switch to this for a little bit. We haven't got to use this thing very much, so let's have a little bit of time with this gun now. Oh, let one get through. Oh, I let another one get through. Gore pile got in the way. Oh man, I'm doing terrible now. Well, that's it anyway. Oh, I was gonna try to steal that last one. Yeah, that was a pretty good Horde night, I gotta say. This gun is not half bad. Recoil is a little bit much on it, but all in all, I can't complain about that gun. It's pretty damn powerful. I mean, the way it was absolutely just shredding them things was pretty good. So I can't deny I was expecting a lot worse results out of it, but I'll be the first one to admit I was dead wrong. I was absolutely 100% dead wrong on it, and it was, you know, it was a lot better than I was expecting. So let's do a little bit of looting here. We're gonna just see what we can pick up and chat about a couple things while we're going through it. So as you guys know by my level on here, I'm leveling up very quick. I do want to get to all the laser weaponry here very soon. Before we go to clear the second labs, I want to have the laser rifle, and the reason for that is not because I think that we absolutely need it, but while it is very good for them incubus and the succubus, and there's also radiated behemoth, which I think I had mentioned this just a little bit in one of the previous videos, but those things are absolute godlike. 60k HP now, and they're quite the monster. Now, that brings me to something else about the wasteland. I've been doing a bit of mining, been trying to get ahead on like uranium and plutonium and stuff. For once we actually do start using laser weapons. So I've been kind of mining quite a bit down in there for that. Now this brings me to a couple points I want to bring up. And one of which is how slow mining is. Now, we have a maxed out grade 80 titanium auger with all the bells and whistles in it. So with that being said, we're only doing at max 170 damage per hit. Now that's pretty good around, you know, the normal biomes where, you know, an ore tile is 600 HP. You know, so that's pretty good around here. But in the wasteland where the titanium, uranium, and plutonium is all 5k, it's pretty slow. And another thing is, you don't get any diamonds, silver, or gold nuggets while you're mining either. You also don't get to one-shot any of the tiles either. So there's a couple, you know, for me, I think it could definitely use a little bit of tweaking as far as how that works. And again, this is just my opinion. So if you guys don't agree with that, that's perfectly fine. But I feel like the mining is very slow and tedious in the wasteland. And I know it's end game stuff. It shouldn't be, like bing bang boom, you're done. But at the same time, you don't really want to have it as too much of a grind either, in my opinion. Um, Now again, it's not too terrible, but there's a couple things I think that they could do to remedy that. And one of the big ones, in my opinion, would be put in another mod for the auger or your pickaxe, whatever you're using. Hopefully, you're using an auger this late in the game for mining, like the titanium and stuff like that. But if you're not, either way. But put in another mod, like something to help with, your mining damage on there, like your block damage. Uh, Something like a double damage mod in the wasteland. So when you're mining any of the titanium, uranium, plutonium, you do twice as much block damage. That wouldn't be too bad. So instead of doing 170 at a crack, you're doing 340, which I don't think is too much, in my opinion. Before this update, I can't remember exactly what it was, but we were almost doing, I'm pretty sure we were almost doing 300 damage at a crack with the titanium auger around here on the normal ores. So I don't feel like 340 in the wasteland is a stretch for what could be allowed. And again, this is just my opinion. Another thing that they could possibly do instead would be, say, make it so you have like an endgame extractor for the wasteland. Something like what an oil derrick would be used for, like pulling up oil. Make it so you have like a super expensive extractor for mining down there. Like you basically set up, it needs to be hooked up to like a generator or something like that, a battery bank, something like that, and it automatically mines, but not at a fast pace. Like, I'm not saying it needs to pull like 60 per second or any sort of like, ridiculous number like that, but have it set up so it pulls out at a decent rate, but it is like ridiculously expensive to make. So it's something where when you finally are able to get to it, and have it be unlocked by the the completionist. So you have to have all class masteries and the future tech 5 of 5. So it's got to be, well, maybe not that extreme, but have it so you have to have all the normal class masteries done, and you don't have to have the future tech 5 of 5, because that'd be level 175. So that might kind of defeat the purpose of that. But anyway, have it so it's something like that where it's, over level 100, but it costs you like I said, an exorbitant amount of resources. So, I don't know, and this might be, maybe too much or too little, but have it so it's like 10,000 forged steel and like 5,000 electric parts, 5,000 mechanical parts. Have it so it's something ridiculous like that where, you have to work your tail off to get it. And, once you get it, you got to protect it. It's got to be hooked up to a generator, so you're going to have to build some sort of structure around it because it'll draw the attention of the zombies when you're, within range of it. So something like that I think would be great. But again, that's just my opinion. You guys can let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section down below. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate all you guys' support. Thank you guys so much for helping us get to 250 subscribers. That is a huge goal for us. I do have something planned for that. The virus thing is kind of slowing that plan down, so I still am planning to do something, as well as doing what I was going to for a 100 subscriber special as well now. I'll explain that more in detail later on here when that gets finalized, but the virus situation is really slowing that down. So just know that there is something planned, and it is coming soon. So anyway, without further ado, that's the end of the video, and we'll catch you guys for the next one. Thank you again.